As the starter gets to the top level of the ladder and the field is poised, set and ready. Snowdome completes the line. Goes up, light goes on. They stand ready, 1,200 metres. He holds them there. Racing now though, Savage Excel got out brilliantly, missing a triple missile and away very smartly. Overpass, quickly driving across for par. Man Crush, Hot Z drives up. Going forward, Oscar's Fortune as well shortly after the start. Likewise, Flying Missile from Resort Man, My Bella May. Outside of those, Fanta, and then came Ripcord, Red Can Man, Triple Missile. Then deeper out, Clemenceau, followed further back, Snowdome, and then came Go Forward, Laver Rod settling down at the tail end of the field. 600 left to go. Savage Excel. It's the Territorian who leads the Sydney sider. Overpass. Man Crush having to work out there 3 deep. Hot Z beautifully placed down near the inside from Flying Missile. And then came the 3-year-old Oscar's Fortune, who's getting a beautiful drag into the race. My Bellarmé, the stablemate, cut the corner. Savage Excel headed for home. Overpass. He's run right out to the middle of the track, but he's stormed to the lead. Overpass bounds away. Hot Z into the clear. Oscar's Fortune runs on. It's Overpass. Oscar's Fortune trying valiantly, but he comes away Overpass and he wins it again. Overpass, more Baker's Delight in Perth. Wins from Oscar's Fortune and Ripcord charging home the other 3-year-old. Right behind those, Red Can Man, My Bellarmé and Hot Z, followed further back by Laver Rod, then Snowdome, Triple Missile, Resort Man, Flying Missile, Man Crush. In behind them, Savage Excel, and amongst the last of them home when they'd pulled up. Back there is Fanta in company as well with Go Forward and Clemenceau. Overpass, Josh Parr, par for the course. It's 2 for 2 at Ascot. Overpass, dominating from the breeze, put the Territorian to the sword, kick clear. In pursuit, Oscar's Fortune, late Ripcord, the 2 WA 3-year-olds, but no match for Overpass, who claims his first Group 1. The winner now in prize earnings after his victory this afternoon of around $5.6 million, 116.15.2 are the interim placings in 110.21. 1 3/4 by 3/4 of a length. A great result this afternoon for Derby Racing and their huge group of owners, and of course the Ram Syndicate, who invested in Overpass to win the Quokka. Plenty of those on track as well today for the celebrations, and won't they be long and hard. In fact, Bjorn Baker's seen celebrating earlier on today. And 34.07 is the sectional. We'll get downstairs. Lockie's going to join us in just a second. The final event for the day, the Lexus of Perth Handicap Titan Blinders comes out. Lockie Taylor somewhere down there in and amongst the crowd. Bjorn Baker's going to hug everyone that he sees today, and he has certainly made this a Baker's delight here in Perth. Let's go to you, Lock. As the winner, ladies and gentlemen, Overpass prepares to come back with Josh Parr in the saddle.
After this win, you've won a Quokka and now you've won a winner bottom. Here's Bjorn Baker.
Thanks, Greg. Bjorn, how does that sit? It's been an incredible year for your stable. You've gone from strength to strength. We've talked of a 5-timer at Rose Hill, Osmosis at Randwick, Osmosis in the Coolmore, and now Overpass in the Winterbottom. How special is that?
Yeah, Lockie, it's an amazing race. I said 4 international superstars have won this race. Australian sprinting superstars. Take Over Target, Miss Andretti Hortensia, take over and Buffering. And to win this race is pretty amazing. With Derby Racing, very special. Josh Parr rode him like the best horse, and what a year he's had. He's won the Golden Eagle, he's won the Quagga, he's a big race rider. and just absolutely thrilled. This horse deserves it, no doubt.
He certainly does. On the ride from Josh, he settled outside the leader within a twinkling of an eye. Was it always his intention to come out to the middle of the track once they straightened up for home?
I just leave it to Josh. Be positive, leave it to you, mate. Whatever you want to do, you want to lead, you want to sit off, but be positive. Got to be positive. We've got to utilise that early speed, and no, it's great. I really thought he could win the Everest, and I'm not saying he was unlucky in any way, shape or form, but I just don't know if he had his best day or whether he would have quite won. So it's good to see him really bounce back.
We all know he won the Quokka in the autumn. 6, 7, 8 months on, has he come back a bigger, stronger horse physically and mentally?
Oh, he's fairly laid back, and I thought he looked great. We're very lucky we're staying with Simon Mill. He's looked after us. He's looked after me better, really, really well. Bobby, who looks after him, she looked after Osmosis. She looked after him in the autumn, and she'll be dead keen to get back to the Quokka. So I've got an amazing team around me. I'm so grateful to them. My wife Andrea and the kids at home. Love you guys.
I tell you what, you must love that lucky bar downstairs, and you must love Perth. Well done.
Oh, I love them both. As Greg Radley looks on, I love Australia, mate. Maybe I made the wrong decision going to Sydney. I don't know. I love it.
You're always welcome here.
Really good fun, and we've been so well received, and so grateful to everyone. Very, very special, a time-honoured race. I don't know if my old man's still up, 10:20 in New Zealand, but love you guys too.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done, Björn. And Josh Parr has gone over the scales, and I think he's very close to having a chat to Scotty Embry after one of the most memorable winter bottom rides that we've seen.
Thank you, Greg. I do have Josh Parr. He's pretty happy about it too, and why wouldn't he be? Josh, you were here, and he was too good in a Quokka. It's a very different situation here today because this has got Group 1 status. Exactly right. I'm so proud of this horse. He's deserved a Group 1 victory for some time now. He's just kept raising the bar every time he's needed to, and I'm just thrilled for the horse, thrilled for the team. And I must be honest, I sat here, it's been quite a long day, and I think the reason for that is I've watched race after race with horses sitting back off the speed and swooping down the middle of the track, and to be honest with you, it was starting to really play on my mind. So really pleased to be able to come out and trust the horse's ability to race forward and put the race to sleep. Top of the home straight, your idea to come away from the inside or the horse's idea? No, definitely mine, but I'm very thankful that he was on the same page as me. He's like, yeah, whatever you say, sir. So out we went. I had a good look at the track earlier this morning. Even though we've got a really dry circuit, the middle to outside of this track just seems to be, what's the best way to put it? I guess the inside's just really lush and really long grass, and I thought there's faster ground just simply because of the shorter grass out towards the middle. So, and then the pattern backed that up. So I'm very happy to win. When you press the button, you didn't just take him sideways, but he also exploded because he went straight past RWWA. He was left there a sitting duck, but that margin was just so great that you put on him so quickly. Yeah, exactly right, and that's the turn of speed this horse has when he's right. I don't think I've ever been more confused after a race than I was in the Everest due to his performance. I was so confident going into the race, and something wasn't right, and we didn't see the speed, we didn't see the turn of foot. But when I saw him here yesterday when I arrived, I reported back to our team that my team that I was very, very thrilled to see the condition that he was in, and he's backed that up. Scarily, is that a better win than what he produced in the Quokka? Oh, I guess based on the pattern of the track, yeah, you could make a suggestion for that. He did beat Amelia's Jewel though in the Quokka, so that's a fair notch in his belt. How long are you staying in Perth, or do you have to head home now? No, I'll be home tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow morning. But I look forward to having a meal with the team. Bjorn's been great to me and this horse. Derby Thoroughbreds have been a great supporter of mine. Bobby, who strapped the horse here today, she's been with him for 2 weeks. She came over for the Quokka and did a fantastic job then too. So without Bobby's help, there's no way this victory would be possible. Might be taking a Group 1 trophy out of WA, but we're pretty happy to have you here. Well done. Thank you very much.
There's Josh Parr, the winning rider, Scott Darby from Derby Racing, part of the ownership group, the man who put this syndicate together. It's another wonderful story for syndication in Australian racing.
Syndication is so big in Australia, as you know. They've won all the big races from Melbourne Cups to Golden Slippers, and I think he's become a WA horse, this.
I think you might have to bring him back for the Quokka to try and defend his crown.
Well, we've got Cameron Byers here, part of the Ram Racing. They were huge in bringing him over the Ram Racing. And what are we announcing? Quokka, 2024?
Quokka 2024,
So that's the deal done now.
That's the deal done now.
So Ram Racing have still got your slot?
Yes.
And you've just invited Overpass to come back and defend?
We have, and we've done the deal today.
We might have to do a little bit better deal, but...
No, the deal's done.
A couple more beers.
I'll tell you what, I think he's a better horse.
Yeah. Mate, that was explosive today. A lot of pressure being the favourite. We came over here with the Quokka as a 10, 12 to 1 shot, and we thought he could get the job done, but that was brilliant.
I just want to take you right back to the very start, your first Group 1 winner, Yankee Rose, who now is the mother of Liberty Island, who was runner-up in the Japan Cup behind Equinox, a champion. She's a champion in her own right. Can you imagine that when you first started, that now your first Group 1 winner is on a world stage?
Not at all. Not at all. 2016, Yankee Rose, second in the slipper, won our first Group 1 in the size produce, and she kicked it all off, and now she's produced her own freak.
Yeah.
She was a bit of a freak herself, and here we are here today.
And what's this, 7 now? 7 Group 1 wins for you?
7 Group 1s, and they're hard to come by. All credit to my team. We've got Lauren Wadsworth here, does a fantastic job. Mark Holland, Steve, Amy, my beautiful wife, Edwina. We're just thrilled.
Well done. How many in the ownership of this horse, Overpass?
23.
23 people get to share in a Group 1 victory.
And they love every minute of it.
That trophy's waiting for you.
Thank you.
Well done, Lauren. Well done, Cameron. The deal's been done back for the Quokka in April. Ronnie, I'm sure you've had a look at the replay again, and Scotty, we've just been taking it all in. Björn Baker, he's his own travelling sideshow. Wherever he goes, he doesn't have to move anywhere from Sydney. He's racing for the big bucks over there. He'll just travel around the country. He went to Melbourne and won the Coolmore with Osmosis. He's come to Perth and won the Quokka winner bottom double. He's had his greatest season ever. And this horse Overpass is the horse that just keeps on giving.
And would you have to expect that it come the Quokka next year? We're absolutely every chance of seeing another clash. Amelia's Jewel returning in that sort of race and takes on Overpass. He is a draw card in his own right. He gets people to the races, and after
Thank you. It's great to see the cowboy hats back in the mounting enclosure, I must admit. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us at Ascot to witness West Australia's premier sprint contest, the $1.5 million Crown Perth Winterbottom Stakes. Elevated to Group 1 status in 2011, the Winterbottom Stakes is now one of the great sprinting races on the Australian racing calendar. Former champions such as Asian Beau, Placid Arc, Takeover Target and Miss Andretti all attest to the quality of Australia's final Group 1 sprint of the year. This race is once again proudly sponsored by our valued partners, Crown Perth. It is wonderful to have partners in this carnival who add that extra level of glamour and prestige to our racing season. Crown Perth's business partnership with Perth Racing is one of the utmost important relationships of our club, and we appreciate our enduring and rewarding relationship with them. It's now my great pleasure to introduce David Sy, Chief Executive Officer, Crown Perth, to make the presentations to the connections of Overpass, winner of the 2023 Crown Perth Winterbottom Stakes. David, thank you.
It is my absolute pleasure to be here at Ascot Racecourse for WA's premier sprint race, the Crown Perth Winterbottom Stakes. Crown is proud